Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Amy from With Love by Amy, and today we are making a card with my favorite color. And in case you hadn't guessed it by my colors that are theming my channel, my favorite color is pink. So we are going to use some Recollections glitter cardstock that I got for my birthday last year. When I say I got it for my birthday, my husband took me shopping and let me pick out things that I wanted from Michael's. So there we go. And we are using this Pink Fresh standalone die cut. It is the diagonal stripes with a window. And that was gifted to me in a giveaway that I posted in my January haul video. And I will link that up in the right-hand corner so you can see that haul. I was very, very excited by the generosity of my crafty friend. All right, so what I'm doing is I die cut the glitter paper out, and that was press and seal that I put on the back of it. Yeah, it's not in a box because my mom gave me half of her roll of press and seal, so I just put it on a wrapping paper roll because she shared half of her press and seal with me that was like forever ago. So, all right, so I die cut the dark pink one, and now I'm going to die cut the lighter pink one. And I also, the one you see on the left-hand side there that I die cut, it is like an iridescent metallic Nina cardstock. It was in like a variety pack I bought a long time ago, and I actually recently Googled it, and it's not available anymore. So that's a bummer because I love those colors, but I still have a whole bunch of them because I think it was like 50 sheets. So there was like 10 sheets of each color. All right, so the iridescent white one is going to be the backer kind of this card, and I'm going to glue it onto this craft card panel, or card base. Sorry, my mistake. I'm lining it up in the MISTI by putting the fold of the card, it's a top fold card, putting it on the bottom right side so that I only have to trim, like if there's any excess on the card base, I only have to trim a little bit and it will line up perfectly with the folding edge of the card. So like the part that's at the top of the screen right now, if it was hanging over there at all, I would just trim that side, and I would trim the side on the left because that is not where it's folding. So I made sure that the part that folds lines up with the card with the die cut. All right, and so we're going to alternate these two colors of glitter cardstock in there. And I did like quadruple time speed this up because it was a lot of footage. And I was like, oh, it's not that many pieces. It should be pretty quick and easy. Lordy Lord, you think I would learn by now? I do not. I do not learn, apparently, that everything in my craft room takes way longer than I think. But this was a lot of fun because the panel that I made that's on the card base is like iridescent and shiny, and it's like, I guess it's not white. It's like ivory-ish. And I didn't even do any planning to see if this would work out, like alternating them around the whole thing the way I'm doing it. Yeah, it was totally just like, well, let's give this a shot and hope it works, because I didn't plan it to see like, once I got around the card a little more, would it still work? And yeah, it's working. I'm super excited. It's working. And there we go. Yeah, that one is done. But of course, I couldn't stop there. I had to figure out what sentiment I wanted to use. And then this is my Airtable database, and I knew I wanted it to say happy birthday. And I couldn't remember what big happy birthday sentiments I had. At first, I thought I wanted to use a funky one, but then I decided I wanted something a little classier, so I picked this Altenew. It's from the, what is it called? Birthday Greetings stamp set. And it does have a die with it to cut out the balloon. It doesn't have it with it. I bought it in conjunction with it. So we are going to stamp that on the base of the card. I thought about putting a panel in there, but I actually kind of liked it, the way it worked, the way that the black ink looked on the craft cardstock card base. So that's what we did. We just stamped it directly on there. And I had not used this stamp from that stamp set yet. So right now I am seasoning it, or whatever you call it. I don't know. My $100 bill eraser works really great for that. And that's literally the only use that eraser gets. We're going to use the VersaFine Onyx Black ink, which is my absolute favorite for sentiments. And we're going to use my stamping tool to stamp it down. And since it was the first time I used it, I did double stamp it. Ordinarily, I probably wouldn't have had to double stamp it. But yeah, we're double stamping. And then after this, we're just going to put some Nouveau drops on it. I was also given these in a giveaway, these reddish Nouveau drops. I didn't have any colored Nouveau drops before this, but I thought that these, I don't know what color they are. I Googled them. I don't think they're available anymore to buy. So I am going to put Nouveau drops on here. And there's definitely a learning curve to Nouveau drops, because the other day I used these. They worked awesome. They made nice little droppy drops. And this time they kind of turned out like witch hats. So it took a little, snapping them down and stuff to try to get them looking more like dots than hats. So if y'all have any tips, I would love to hear your tips about how to make them look more like drops. And I know you're supposed to make sure they're warm, and maybe that was the problem, that I hadn't warmed them up appropriately. All right, so we're going to make a second card, because I was like, if I put these into the sleeve from the die, I will probably never ever use them. So I decided, why not? I always need birthday cards, so why not make a second card right now? So to spare you the boredom of watching me do the whole thing, I have edited some of it out, because I already did this. You already saw me do it. And it's not magical. So what I'm doing is, because I used the pink glitter panel, the darker pink panel, I put it on a white card base, and then I'm going to alternate every other one with the light pink ones. And yes, I realize this could go on and on forever. Kind of like the song that never ends from Lamb Chop, if y'all are old enough to remember that show. Yeah, now I hope it's stuck in your head, because it's stuck in my head. So, all right, this one is a top folding, I guess, horizontal card. We're going to use the same sentiment on it, same ink, all that good stuff. And we are also going to put the same Nouveau drops on this one. And here is the finished product of both of the cards. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. I really appreciate you watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because when you do, it really helps me out. All right, so here are some other videos that you may enjoy. And don't forget to come back later and see what else we got going on. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.